Hey everybody, this is a video that I haven't seen yet on YouTube. I've been looking for it for a while. I've been playing Animal Crossing and I wanted to make some videos about the stuff that I'm seeing, but I didn't have the ability to do it and I didn't know why. I've gone down here into this album. Like if you go back to your home screen by pressing the little home button right here, you can go into your album and you can see stuff that you've maybe gotten pictures of or video of. And by that, what I mean is, let's say I'm in the game and I'm playing. I'll just start this up so you guys can see. I'm not exactly sure how the video is going to come across here. I'm hoping it's okay. Just bear with me. I'm doing this. This is no capture card. This is nothing. This is just me with I literally have like my iPad mini on a tripod thing tilted over so you guys can see what I'm doing. But again, I wanted to show this video that it could be done, and sort of the steps that I'm learning as I'm doing it. So if I misspeak, I'm sorry. I am figuring this out. Okay, let's say I'm in my game and I'm doing something. Okay, we'll open this up. On your controller, this button over here, the square button, is your capture button. It is like a photo button. It lets you take photographs, or if you hold it, it backs up 30 seconds and records 30 seconds worth of video. And as soon as this loads up, I'll show you what I mean. It's queuing up. Okay. Let's say that I'm right here, okay? And I've got, on my little island, I got a money tree, okay? Let's say I'm going to shake my money tree. And I'm going to pick up my money, okay? And then I want to pull out my axe, hold, and I want to chop it down. Okay. Then I want to take my shovel. I want to dig it up. And I've already collected money out of my thing and buried 10,000 in the hole and picked it up. I'm going to bury my money tree. And I plant it, okay? Now if I hold this, it says saving. See that on the top left? This is real time. I'm letting it do whatever it does, okay? It normally doesn't take this long. It's being that way just because I'm making a video, I'm sure. All right, so now let's say I want to get out of this. I'm going to hit my home button to get out of this, okay? Hit my home button, okay? If I scroll down and scroll over here to album and click the A button, all right, you're going to see here I have stuff saved, all right? And this top one that's blinking, that's the latest one that I've done, okay? If I click on it, you can see right away, it shows me doing that process. This is the last 30 seconds that I had recorded using that A button. I'm not doing anything right now, I'm just letting it play, okay? So you guys can see it. Pretty much the same content, right? So let's say I was playing this game and I happened to find a tarantula, and in the process I caught the tarantula. Well, I'd want to show people how I caught the tarantula, correct? So with that being played, okay, it's already done playing. It'll repeat. You can just hit B to back out. Okay. So my question was, how do I get that to where I can show you guys? All right. Now there's a couple ways I could do it. I could hold this in one spot and play with my iPad pointed at you guys. Which, I mean, I own the iPad, so, I mean, that's how you could do it without spending extra money. But let's say you don't have an iPad. Let's say there's a lot of people out there that have these Elgato capture cards or some knockoff brand capture card. I don't have the ability to spend that money right now. What I do have is I have the Nintendo Switch, I have one game, and I have this iPad. So, I've also got a laptop. But how do I get this content that's on my Switch onto my computer? Right? Because I got a YouTube account. All right, so now that I got that in there, I watched some videos and I realized if you flip this over, where this little kickstand thing is, you can use your thumb to pop it open. You can slide in a thumb drive. I happen to have a 64 gigabyte, really fast, whatever it is, memory card. I've seen people use 32. I've seen people use 256. I'm not sure what the limit is on what you can use in there, but you want to use something with a fast speed. It just makes copying faster. So with that in there, if I'm looking, oops, I hit the B button to back out. If I'm looking at my video and I want to copy it onto my disk, I'm just going to use the little scroll here, and it says, let's see, if I scroll over to it, and I'm looking at it. Okay, down here at the bottom it says A for sharing and editing, or X. A for sharing and editing. So A, okay, it brings up this little box. If I go down here to copy, I hit copy, and it says copy to micro SD card. Now, when I first did this, it said it had to do an update so that it could save on the memory card, and I'm sure it had something to do with formatting the disk. The disk I had used for some other project at some other time, I don't exactly remember, but it formats the disk and it goes ahead and saves it. So I'm gonna hit copy. Okay, it says copying. Okay. All right, so it's copied it. So if I hit back and look at my menu, now it's got it twice. Okay, now let's go a little bit further. Let's take that little stick out and plug it in the computer and see what we have. Sound good? Okay, let's do that. Hang on. Okay, so here's the little SanDisk Ultra 64 gigabyte memory card thingy. I got this off of Amazon. They're around 20 bucks on Amazon. If you go anywhere else, you're going to pay a lot of money. Just buy them on Amazon. And I got a little converter thing so that it can slide into a regular thing. I'm doing this with my head around the iPad, so hang on. All right, I'm going to plug it in the computer and let you see what I see, okay? Get you guys set up. It's not even. Well, you guys can figure it out. Okay, so in this top corner over here, I plugged the little thing in my dongle on the side. Okay, this top little thing over here says Untitled. If I double click it, it shows me that I have a bunch of music on there. Where is my video? Maybe it didn't format it. I think this was an experiment that I had. Okay, let's do date modified. Okay, Nintendo, there we go. Nintendo. Album. 2020. Let's see if I can just take this and how do I do this? I want to see the file. So just do I keep expanding it until I see the video? There's a video, and there's a couple videos. So let's just grab them. And I'm gonna open with other. I like to open them all with photo just because I can view whatever I have. I hit open. Alright, so I got 3 items over here, okay? And those are the 3 videos it looks like that I've recorded this morning. So I'm going to put keep and organize, import. These are some other videos. I made a grilling video. Okay, so if we open up this right here, that looks like that's it. Okay, so that tells me that I've got that video, the ability to move it from my switch onto my computer without having to go do anything extra. Now, why is that helpful? Well, down here I can open up iMovie, okay, and I can go into Media and select Photos, okay, start scrolling, grab the little scroll, go all the way to the bottom. Now I can grab that and I can drag it down here and I can edit from here. I can take out the parts I want. If I want to talk over it, I just hit this microphone and I talk over it and it'll have a voice track. I can actually change the volumes on here. Then I can take this video and load it onto YouTube. If you guys are interested in seeing that part, let me know and I'll show you that part as well. Sorry, my camera's a little wonky because I've been moving it with my tripod. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that part and I'll show you that part as well. But I mean, if you've gotten this far, you probably know how to load it onto YouTube, but I could show you that part as well. I may go ahead and do that video. That may be the next video. Because I'm actually going to make a video. This is my first time doing this, by the way. I got all freaked out this morning when I figured out that I could actually capture it using that little micro USB thing, or the micro SD card in that slot underneath the kickstand. So once I figured out I could record it, I thought, wow, I haven't seen a single video on YouTube that shows how to use this. So I don't have a capture card. All I have is the Switch and the laptop, and of course I'm recording this video with a iPad. But you don't need that. All you need is a computer and your Switch and a little micro SD card. You can load it into your computer. This is a Mac, obviously, because I'm using iMovie, but if you have like a PC, you may have something called Movie Maker. I used to make this stuff on there with Movie Maker. It's the same program, basically. You just take the video, drag it down. You can do whatever you want to it. You go up top and you hit save the file, then you open up YouTube and load it. That's easy, right? So if you like that, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're watching, that you're listening, that you're interested, anything, any kind of information you want to know. I'm making content for this. This is kind of a new thing. This is all new to me, but hopefully this will help somebody. Okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. All right, so I just made a video about using this card, and I had a bunch of music that was downloaded onto there. I wanted to go ahead and format it, so I put it into one of my cameras and just hit format because that's the easiest way I know how to. Let's go ahead and slide this in here. And you push it in until it stops, and then the little kickstand thing will close. Micro SD has been removed. Console turn off. Okay, so it's booting off from earlier. Let me do whatever it's doing. So once it turns off, I guess turn it back on. I didn't turn it off earlier. My bad. Sorry. Sorry for the glare too. I guess I can move you guys around a little bit. Hang on. Okay, so let me turn this back on. Maybe this will be less glare. I don't know. You guys tell me. Tell me what you see. I'm learning this as I go. All right, so I'm queuing this up. I want to go back into my albums. I put that formatted card in there. And let's just say there's some more content that I want to save. I had done a few of these. Let me get on the bottom. This is how I started off my little character on Animal Crossing. That's kind of cute. This is my buddy Greg's place. He is the lead singer of a 90s cover band called 95, and he's got a little island that he made little custom stuff for his place. I thought this was kind of cute. I'd made a little thing in my home. I even made up my own design, Stuff I Heard podcast. I got a podcast called Stuff I Heard. Let's see. Oh, I caught my first tarantula. Now, this would have been a good example of where I could have had video, because I did get to Tarantula Island this past week, and I was super excited about it. And I even took a picture of what my my files looked like whenever it was full of tarantulas. Let's see. What is this video? I think this is when I was trying to get to Tarantula Island. I put on all of the Nook gear I could find. I went to the Nook station and I bought the snorkel that said Nook brand, and the hat that says Nook, and the socks and the slippers all said Nook. And then I went to go flirt with the little dodo guy here. Apparently you have to talk to him a few times, and if you use the joy one over and over again, he eventually does that little heart thing. That heart thing is how you get to special islands, and the special islands could be anything from the ones that have lots and lots of fruit, or there's one that's called like Bass Island. It's full of just sea bass in the ocean and black bass in the pond. And then you could also get to Tarantula Island, which is where I was trying to get to, and another one called Money Island. There's also Bamboo Island and a few others. But I was shooting video trying to show how you get there. Let's see. What was I doing here? I forget. I think I was testing out the video ability just to see if I could actually record video. I think that was my goal here. We can watch this just a second. It won't take long to show. It's me catching a fish. I caught a bitterling. How about that? Some of these videos I don't know what it's about until the end. Oh, that was like a special thing. I was trying to catch a bitterling and I guess I caught it. I don't know. I shot this content just to have content because I wanted to figure out the step that I'm showing you guys now, which is the video portion. Let's see. Somewhere along here I have a video of catching a mole cricket. I'm not exactly sure where. Oh, this is me hitting a rock. Okay, So I knew I needed multiple spaces behind me. Oh look, there's a centipede thingy. I got lucky here, and the centipede thing kind of hung around for a little bit because I thought, should I get it? And I thought, sure, why not? So I switched gear real quick, grabbed the net, and I caught my little centipede. So I guess this video would be about the centipede. But I want to copy that one. Okay, so let's say I want to copy that one. All right. So again, I'm going to hit that A button for sharing and editing. Okay, and that brings up my little button over here, and I'm going to put copy, and it says copy to micro SD. Copy. And it says copying. And we've already shown the video of how to get that into the computer and into iMovie. So I've got that one copied. What's the next one? Let's see. That's the one I just showed you. What is this one? Oh, this is me trying to find that mole cricket thing. I kept hearing it make a noise, and I was like, where is the noise coming from? And if you get near it, like it gets louder and louder. I have my volume turned down right now because I'm talking. But I kept looking around for this mole cricket, and I was like, there it is. So once you see it pop up, switch to your net real quick and then grab him. Ta-da! You caught a mole cricket. Yay. All right, so I want to keep that one. So I'm going to hit A, and then I'm going to hit copy, and copy to my SD card. Copied. All right, what else we got? That's the same video. What is this one? Catching a big fish. Ooh, I caught a football fish. Okay. I think this is where I catch the oarfish, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. This is just where I catch a wharf roach. I see him scrolling around there on the rocks, and I grab him, and I go, hey, look, got a wharf roach. Okay, so that's what that video was. I don't really care about that one. Oh, this is me flirting with the dodo again. I don't need to see that one. Some of these, like I said, are just videos that I was trying to save for content to see. Okay, so this is, everybody asks, like, how do you catch wasps? You know, and I talked about how you catch wasps before, but I couldn't really make a video that looked right. But you want to stand in front of the tree and shake the tree in order to catch the wasp. Is this the video that I catch the wasp with? I'm picking up a lot of crap. Yeah, you stand in front of it. Oh, there we go. See that little green leaf that fell? That little green leaf, on every one of the mystery islands, one of those green leaf things is going to fall from one of the trees, and it's going to be a furniture of some kind, or a thing that you can place or sell, whichever you want to do. But you'll also have at least one wasp on your island. So you want to stand in front of the tree like that and shake the tree. That's actually what gets the thing to fall. I'm going to save that video because I'm going to edit it down and just show that green thing falling. Copy, SD. So this is actually pretty easy to do. Again, I don't have a capture card, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I haven't spent any extra money other than what I already have here. See how I'm standing in front of the tree and shaking it? Okay, once a tree limb falls, you know that it's not going to have a wasp. Even fruit trees sometimes have wasps, so you want to shake those and stand in front of them with your net in hand as well. Always have your net in hand. The thing is if the wasp comes down, your little guy will turn towards the wasp. There it is, see? And if you hit A, you just keep tapping A. Once you shake it and the wasp nest comes down and you hear that bzzz, just keep tapping A and he'll grab him. He'll turn towards it automatically and he'll grab it. But you got to be standing in front of it. If you're standing on the side, he won't do it and you'll get stung. And you got to run around or you get stung in the face and have to use medicine and stuff like that. So that's a good one. I'm going to save that one. Let's copy that one. This is all lending itself towards me doing something more with this. So hopefully this helps somebody else as well. If you're out there doing the same kind of thing, you can make the same kind of video content and have it look really nice because it comes straight from your device basically onto whatever you're posting to on YouTube. Does that make sense? What am I doing? Oh, I want to hold my net for some reason. Oh, because I see a bug. See the little bug on top of the stump? Okay, so that bug is a they call it a citrus beetle, I think. Yeah. So that's how you catch that bug. You actually, as you're approaching it, you can see him sitting there on top of that stump. Whenever I cut down my trees, I tend to leave the stump for a little while to see if one of those appears, because you can grab them and turn them into blathers, and then you can sell them or save them and turn them into flick and get more money. See him walking around? I can see him, so I grab my net. And then if you have your net in hand and you hold the A button, then you sneak up on it. If you walk up to it, he's going to fly away. But if you sneak up on it and then release the A button, that's how you grab it. That's the same way you grab tarantulas, except for the fact that you have to pause whenever they raise their front feet. And I'm going to record that too. I'm going to get that on a capture as well. So look forward to that coming. All right, so did I save it? Let's save it. Again, it's something that I can shrink down. Okay, this is catching an oarfish. I just saw that in the preview. Looks like I'm on one of the mystery islands. And I can see a big shadow. See the big shadow? I'm like, ooh, what is that? And the bigger the shadow, the more chances it is that it's a rare fish to get. And the controller feels different when you catch one of these. Look at the size of that thing. All right, so I'm gonna copy that. I'll shrink that video down too. That's what it looks like. It's huge. And I think I caught this at night. You can tell it's nighttime. I caught it at night, and I didn't want to just turn it into the mail slot of the nook cranny. So I went to place it, and when you place it, it doesn't fit in a normal size aquarium. It actually goes into what looks like an above ground pool. I went on Google and looked up what an oarfish was, and there's videos of grown humans, like 10 or more men holding one of these fish because it's so huge. This is kind of a big deal. I'd really dig this. And the photo really doesn't do it quality. The thing shimmers whenever it's wiggling. It kind of wiggles like a serpent. It's pretty neat looking. I'm going to save that as well. That's pretty cool. Copy. Now, if you notice on this screen, it also has the ability to send to smartphone, post, add text, that kind of stuff. As far as I know, the only way it sends to let's see, let's hit the button. Okay. So maybe I can send the photo to my phone? Only this one? How does that work? Okay, so the Q code thing, I could not get this to work, and I don't know exactly how this works. I'm sure somebody out there can tell me more about how that works. But I couldn't get that part to work. When I had this thing up here of post, when you click post, it says, when you click this one, who I am, whatever, it says, where do you want to post it? And it only gives you two choices. You can link it to Facebook or to Twitter. Well, the problem with linking those is now suddenly your device is linked to those things, and I don't want that linked to my Nintendo Switch. I mean, come on, that's just a little ridiculous. I think this is another video of catching a wasp nest. Now, I do this every time before I cut the tree down just to make sure that I can get these wasps out of the way, because I don't want to accidentally be stung while I've got an axe in my hand and not my net. So it dropped a tree branch. If you keep shaking these, they'll keep dropping more tree branches. I just wanted one. I got plenty of tree branches. Oh, there's the wasp nest, and there's the wasp. And I grabbed it. See, I didn't have to turn my man at all. When you're in front of it and you're shaking it, if the wasps come down, he'll automatically turn to wherever they're at, and you just keep tapping the A button, and he'll turn and he'll use his little net to grab them. So you can save those wasps and turn them into Flick and get twice the amount of money. Flick shows up on your island once in a while. But I think I'm just at the point now I'm just turning them in on a regular basis. But I may change my mind and do that differently. See them come out and grab. That's it. Cool. All right, so I'm going to copy that one too, because that one's kind of neat. And I'm just doing this because I can, and I want to show you guys how I'm doing it, so you guys could do the same thing. And hopefully this helps somebody. Because, again, I don't know what I'm doing, and the more I learn, the more I want to share. This is a photo that I took this morning. I watched a video. I can't remember the guy who shot the video, but he basically showed how he set up a certain area for rocks to grow. He had to give 9 squares around it, so that it would give 9 squares in order for it to grow. I put up a Zen wall just to have something as like a boundary so I could know where it was at. And I didn't put this pathway down until after the rock had generated. Well, today I got my 4th rock generated in the right spot. And I could show you guys more about that, but that'll be another video. So anyway, we'll talk about that in another one. I'm going to take the memory card out of here and plug it in just like the previous video, and I'm going to upload the photos and put them in iMovie, and we'll go from there. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope this helps somebody. Y'all take care.